Singapore, a small island country and city-state located at the southernmost tip of the Malay Peninsula. With strong leadership and guidance under Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, Singapore went from a third-world country to a first-world country in just under 50 years. Once a swamp-filled jungle, modern-day Singapore is a model city with cutting-edge architecture that absolutely rivals major cities worldwide. But Singapore isn't just cool skyscrapers and flawless public transport. There are many natural spaces to relax and get some fresh air. In this episode of Jamanda Travels Singapore Nature Series, come with us, James and Amanda, as we explore several parks and trails in the center of Singapore. We're starting our journey at the large but well-organized Yishun bus terminal. There are different gates served by several bus lines, all with up-to-date timetables. As you can see, it's super easy to find your bus and get in the correct color-coded line. I'm just obsessed with Singapore's public transport, and I'm completely convinced it's the best in the world with its simple and clear and intuitive design. Just like the metro, you can tap your contactless bank card to pay. No need to buy separate tickets. We're getting off at the Flame Tree Park bus stop. And after a short walk, we're here, Windsor Nature Park. This park offers easy trails and walks, all well signed. There are elevated walkways that go by little creeks as well as typical dirt pathways. To be honest, we'd originally planned to take the trail to the Treetop Canopy walk, but unfortunately, we were too late in the day. The Canopy walk closes at 5 p.m. and we got there around 4. So we enjoyed the Squirrel, Drongo, and Venus Loop trails. The Canopy walk will have to wait. This park is a great way to see some long-tailed macaque monkeys, if that's what you're after. Just be sure not to feed or touch them. The monkeys weren't aggressive at all when we went, but we also didn't carry any food on us.
Oh, hello. Hi. What do you have there? What do you have?
These trails took us less than 2 hours, a perfect little nature break. Back in Yishun, I made us dinner at home, a spicy miso clam pasta. We resolved to head out earlier tomorrow so we could have time for longer trails, including the can't-miss Treetop Canopy walk.
What do you think?
Very good.
Okay, take 2. Now we're feeling like real locals, knowing exactly where our gate is. Isn't this the coolest construction barrier you've ever seen? Rest of world, take notes. This time, we're getting off a bit earlier to start our walk at Lower Peirce Reservoir Park on Old Upper Thomson Road. We took the Old Upper Thomson Road trail all the way up to the Upper Peirce Reservoir Park. Quite the contrast with yesterday's nature trails. Today, we are walking on pavement. But this isn't a busy road by any means. It's only for cars heading up to the Reservoir Park. We actually came here on the advice of our first taxi driver in Singapore. He told us that this is his favorite place to be, just to breathe and relax. It's peaceful. There are a few gazebos offering shade, several picnic tables, and some benches. We're continuing onwards to the Treetop Walk. We passed by the Singapore Island Country Club. It's a hot one today, and although the trails are mostly shaded, we are dripping in sweat from heat and humidity.
So concentrated.
No, compared to the ones we've seen. But we made it, the Treetop Walk. It's free, though there's a worker keeping track of people entering and exiting. On the surface, Singapore seems expensive, but you can find lots of free activities with a bit of planning and research. After the suspension bridges, we continued on to the Jelutong Lookout Tower for another great view. Then, following the signs, we found the Venus Link Trail and walked back to where we were yesterday. And with that, we're back to Yishun. Thanks for joining us as we explore the greener side of Singapore.